Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Vakratundra Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Gurur Sakshat Parat Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhatur Ume Sada.
Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada.
Siddhir Bhavatu Ume Sada.
Thank you. Very nice. Now, we have learned quite a few greetings in Sanskritam. We'll go quickly over them. Harihi Om Suprabhatam Namaste Shubharatrihi Swagatam. Then I'll show you the next slide first. See, if I were to ask a boy in Sanskritam, what is your name? How will I ask? Bhavataha Nama Kim? And the boy will answer, Mama Nama Vedantaha, Mama Nama Jayanandanaha, Mama Nama Adityaha. And if you have to ask a girl, it will be a little different. Bhavatyaha Nama Kim? Bhavatyaha Nama Kim? What is your name? Then the girl would answer, Mama Nama Yashika, Mama Nama Sohita, Mama Nama Hasini or Gita. Yeah? See the difference? So here, how will we introduce ourselves? Last time we did that. Mama Nama Yashika. Then I will say Aham Chhatra. No? The long A in the end denotes that it's a female. Yeah, I'm a student. Or if you're a teacher, you can say Aham Shikshika. I'm an instructor, female instructor. Yeah? Okay, now let us have a few introductions in Sanskrit. So you can start with a greeting like Harihi Om. Yeah, then you say Mama Nama, whatever. Then Aham Chhatra. Then Dhanyavadaha. Okay. So Yashika, would you like to try?
Yes, ma'am. Hari Om. Mama Nama Yashika. Aham Chhatraha.
No. Aham Chhatra. You're a girl, right? So you have to say Chhatra.
Aham Chhatra. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha. Very good. Huh? Okay, how about Jayanandan? Unmute.
Now it would be a little tough.
Tough for you. Okay.
Harihi Om. What is that word, ma'am? Starting letter to introduce a boy.
Mama Nama.
Mama Nama
What is your name?
Jayanandan.
Yeah, Jayanandanaha.
Jayanandanaha. Mama Nama Jayanandanaha.
Then Aham.
Aham
Student. Chhatraha.
Chhatraha.
Then how do you say thank you in Sanskritam?
Dhanyavadam.
Very good. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavada.
Correct. Huh? Okay, now Khushi, one more.
Yes, Amma. Harihi Om Mama Nama Khushi Aham Chatra Dhanyavadaha.
Very good. Uttama. Uttama means very good. Okay? Okay, great. So let's proceed now. Is anybody's birthday today? No, I asked before. Right? Okay, so today we're going to learn a birthday song. How to sing a birthday song in Sanskrit. Okay, now this is a very beautiful song composed by Swami Tejo Mayanandaji. Tejo Mayanandaji is the Guruji or the global head of Chinmaya Mission. Yeah, he has composed, Swamiji has composed this lines, and it has got a beautiful meaning, how to wish a friend all the blessings of good health, protection, fame, fulfillment, peace, and happiness. Okay, so we're going to learn this song. Now, anybody knows this song already? Raise your hand. Vedant, okay, Aditri. All right. Sudarshan, hello, you're new to this course. Wonderful. I'm unmuting you. Do you know this song already?
Yeah, I know this song.
Okay.
I know how to sing it also.
Yeah, wonderful. Would you like to sing it for us today?
Yeah. Janmadin midam ai priya sakhe janmadin midam ai priya sakhe shantanotu te sarvada mudam shantanotu te sarvada mudam prarthayamahe भवशतायुषी प्रार्थयामहे भवशतायुषी ईश्वर ईश्वर सदा त्वच I don't know this
Tvam cha rakshatu.
त्वां च रक्षतु ईश्वर सदा त्वां च रक्षतु. Yeah, these are the two stanzas. I don't know the third stanza.
Wonderful. You sung it so beautifully in a lovely voice. So let me complete. You can repeat after me, Sudarshan. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Again, one more time. We'll do from the beginning. Janmadinamidam ai priya sakhe.
Janmadimidam ai priya sakhe
Shantanotu te sarvada mudam.
shantanotu te sarvada mudam
Prarthayamahe bhavashatayushi.
prarthayamahe bhavashatayushi
Ishvara sada tvam cha rakshatu.
Ishvara sada tvam cha rakshatu
Punya karmana kirtimarjaya.
Yeah, punya karmana kirtimarjaya
Jivanam tava bhavatu sarthakam.
जीवनं तव भवतु सार्थकम्.
Excellent. Wow. Are you learning music at home?
Yeah, Carnatic music.
One can see that. So, Sudarshan, can you please read the meaning of this birthday song, which is on?
Yeah. So, oh friend, may this birthday of yours bring in auspiciousness and happiness. We pray that you enjoy 100 beautiful years of life, and may the Lord always protect you. May you earn fame by your virtuous actions, and may your life be fulfilling.
Excellent. So, see, this is how we can celebrate our birthdays. No? Instead of happy birthday to you, which is so boring, right? So, you can all learn this song, and there are lots of links in YouTube, and you can play them and learn the melody. See how beautifully Sudarshan has sung for us, and sing it on your birthday for your friends and everybody. Okay, now let us move to, the foundation. So the foundation for all this, be it a Subhashitam, Gita, is the secret of pronunciation. And so this, we come to the Varnamala. Varnamala means the Sanskrit alphabet. Yeah. So we have vowels in black here, and the colored aksharas are the consonants. There are about 48 to 50 in total. Okay. Now, Kushi, can you do the Varnamala from the beginning?
Could you give the English also?
Yes, yes.
Okay. A, I, E, U, I, E, O, R, L, Aha.
Okay, thank you. Only vowels we'll go over once more time. Okay, one more time. And Saket, are you familiar with Devanagari?
Yeah, yes.
Can
I
you
can-
chant the vowels for us?
Vowels. A, I, U, E, O, R, L, and Aha.
Okay, thank you. And now let us go to the consonants. See the consonants, there is a 5 by 5 grid and then 2 groups of 4. Okay, so who wants to do the consonants? One second. Aditri, okay, let's have you.
Yes, ma'am. K, K, G, G, na. K, Ch, Ch, J, J, na. Th, Th, D, D, na. T, T, D, D, na. P, P, F, B, 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 ma. Ya, R, L, V, Sh, Sa, Sah.
Yeah. See, 2 things, Aditri. Last line is Sh. Shiva. Sh, Sh, Sa, Ha.
Sh, Sa, Sa, Ha.
And that Pa, no? Pa, Pa. See, there is no Pa in Sanskritam. Okay, we say Pa.
Pa.
Very good. Pa. Okay, anyone else? How about the new girls? Sohita, do you know the Devanagari?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to try the consonants?
Yes, ma'am, I will try. Ka, kha, ga, gha, nya, cha, cha, ja, ja, na, ta, ta, da, da, na, ta, ta, da, da, na, pa, pa, ba, ba, ma, ya, ra, la, va, sha, she, sa, ha.
Okay, that's it. Sha, sha, sa, ha.
Sha, sha, sa, ha.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. See, one thing I noticed, see, last week, remember, we saw that there are 5 positions in the mouth, yeah, which we have to know. Where is this akshara? Every letter has a unique mouth position. Is it guttural coming from the throat? That would be which row? Let me put the other screen. The ka row. Ka, kha, ga, gha, nga, is all coming from the throat. So they are the guttural sounds. Then cha, cha, ja, jha, nya are the palate. See, palate is that region at the back and top. Then ta, tha, da, dha, na, you can see the tongue is hitting the roof of our mouth, cerebral. Then see how the tongue goes behind the upper teeth. Ta, tha, da, dha, na. And finally, the easiest of everything is the lips. Pa, pa, ba, bha, ma. Then we have the semi-vowels, ya, ra, la, va, and sh, sa, ha. Now, I want you to know one more thing about the Varnamala, very important, and that is, you see the two columns that I've highlighted, that is called the Mahaprana. See, when you say ka, ka for crow, ka, but ka is Mahaprana. Ka for khana, no? So ka, ka. Then same thing, ga, gha, nga. So you see the second column and the fourth column are called Mahaprana letters, and the first column, third and fifth are Alpaprana, where you don't put in so much effort, right? So you see the difference? Okay, Anika, sorry. Anika,
Yes, ma'am.
do you want to pronounce the consonants for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Ka, kha,
Ka, ga,
ga, gha,
ga, ga,
nga,
na,
from the throat. Then cha, cha,
cha, cha,
ja, ja,
ja, ja,
nya.
na,
Then ta, tha,
tha, tha,
da, dha,
da, da,
na.
na,
Ta, tha,
tha, tha,
da, dha,
da, da,
na.
na,
Pa, pha,
pa, pa,
ba, bha,
ba, ba,
ma.
ma,
Ya, ra, la, va,
ya, ra, la, va,
sha, sha, sa, ha.
sha, sha, sa, ha.
Yes, thank you. Good. Now you see the English letters here, K-A is ka. Now see for cha, what do you have? C-A. See, CA stands for California, right? But in the Varnamala, when you see CA, how will you pronounce it? Cha. Why this is important is in the Gita Shlokas, we are going to see a lot of CA, CA, CA. So we should not say ka there, but we will say cha. Okay? So that is the, that diacritical language. Means how it will uniquely spot one letter. And then I told you about the sixth position, there are 6 places of pronunciation. 5 are in the mouth and the 6th is the nose. When I say Om, where is the humming sound coming from? The nose. So that is called nasal. Okay. So just remember these 6 places of pronunciation and the effort. And together they are called what? Sthanam and Prayatnam. Okay. So just a little bit of Sanskritam for you all. How many of you have Sanskritam in school? Raise your hands. Nobody? Hindi? Hindi, of course, no? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, then that's it for Sanskritam today. Let's move on to the next session. So next session is, see, the Bhagavad Gita, as you know, is the dialogue between Sri Krishna giving Upadesha to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. It has 18 chapters and it is part of the great epic Mahabharatam. Who has composed Mahabharatam? You can put in the chat box. Anybody knows? No? Yes, Vedant. Yeah, I'm sure most of you know. It is Veda Vyasa has composed the Mahabharata. Okay, so today we have with us, as I said, Amrita. Om Amrita. Om Amrita. So Amrita is 6 years old and I would like Amrita to tell us what she's going to do today. Amrita, what are you going to chant today?
Chapter 12.
Okay. Are you ready? You can please start. Okay. Chapter 12, Bhakti Yoga.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ता स्वां पर्युपासते ते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तम् तेषां के योगवित्तमः श्रीभगवानुवाच मय्यावेशे मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्त उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः
One more.
Third தெரியாது.
Okay. Wonderful, Amrita. Thank you. You have chanted.
Thank you, Amma.
You have chanted the first two shlokas of chapter 12 of the Bhagavad Gita. So Amrita knows, I think, many more chapters. No, you know, chapter 5. What are the chapters? You know?
One chapter, 5 chapter.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Amma.
All right. Okay, so we have, now we want to complete learning the 20 shlokas of chapter 12. Okay. Now, let us revise the 4 shlokas that we have completed so far. So, Triveni, you can chant after me. Okay. Others can mute. Okay. So, Triveni, there is some disturbance in the background. Can you move somewhere else? Okay, let's try. Arjuna uvacha evam satatayukta ye bhaktasvam paryupasate ye chapyaksharamavhyaktam tesham ke yoga vittamaha.
एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ता स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः.
You left out for Arjuna. Arjuna uvacha again.
अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ता स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः.
Shri Bhagavanuvacha Mayyaveshya mano ye mam nityayukta upasate Shraddhaya parayopetaha te me yuktatamamataha.
श्री भगवानुवाच मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेताः ते मे युक्ततमा मताः.
Third shloka. Ye tvaksharamanirdesyam avyaktam paryupasate sarvatra gamachintyancha udasthamachalan dhruvam.
ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्.
Good. And the last one. Sanniyam yendriya gramam sarvatra samabuddhayah te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhutahite rataah.
सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धयः ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji.
Now some of you have also memorized it. No? Who all have memorized? One or two or more? Gita, I think one. Yes, Gita, can you?
One.
Yes, please chant whichever one you have memorized.
First one is Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Evam Satata Yuktaye Bhakta Swam Paryupasate Ye Chapyaksharam Avyaktam Tesham Ke Yoga Vittamaha
Vittamaha. Very good, Gita. But you said Bhagavan Uvacha. It is actually Arjuna Uvacha.
Arjuna, sorry. Okay.
Matter. Yeah, because thank you. You have practiced well. Okay, now we have
I next line also. Maya Veshamano Emam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopetaha Te Me Yukta Tamamataha.
again Yuktatama Mataha.
Mataha.
Yeah,
That's
very good.
Mataha. Okay.
Thank you, Gita. Now, Sai, can you do the next 2, 3, and 4? Have you memorized them?
Yes, ma'am, all four. Ye tvaksharamanirdesyam avyaktam parayupasate sarvatra gamachintyancha kutastamachalan dhruvam sanniyam endriyagramam sarvatra samabuddhayah te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhutahite rataah.
Excellent.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wonderful. You practiced listening to the audio or?
Yes, ma'am, I practice listening to your audio.
Wow, you've done. I can't find any error. So nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Anybody else who wants to chant 1 or 2 shlokas? See how inspiring the children are, how nicely they're chanting. Adults also. Gita chanted very well. Yashika, no? Yashika. Okay.
I'm not perfect, ma'am. I'm not getting it very well.
Next week, maybe you can chant.
Next week I can see.
Good. Yeah, keep practicing. All right. So today we won't do a new shloka and we will just move on to the next part, which is the Subhashitam. See, Subhashitam is a wise saying, no? Taken from our scriptures. It could be Panchatantra or Mahabharatam, Gita also. Yeah. So we learned the Subhashitam last week. Every week we are doing one Subhashitam. Yeah. And you can also memorize these Subhashitams. No? It will be a very good exercise. So today, Vishwika is going to recap for us. What did we study with Subhashitam last week and what is the meaning? She will tell us. Okay, Vishwika?
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Subhashitam 2. प्रथमेनार्जिता विद्या द्वितीयेनार्जितं धनं तृतीयेनार्जितं पुण्यं चतुर्थे किं करिष्यसि. The meaning of this sloka is one who has gained knowledge in the first stage of life, one who has earned wealth in the second stage of life, one who has earned punya in the third stage of life, he or she will meditate peacefully and merge with God in the fourth stage of life.
Yes. Anything else?
And what I learned from this sloka is that we should do the right thing at the right time.
Yes. Excellent. Vishruta, can you chant it again? She chanted so well, the Subhashitam. One more time.
Prathamena vidya, द्वितीयेनार्जितं धनं तृतीयेनार्जितं पुण्यं चतुर्थे किं करिष्यसि.
Excellent. Also very well. Thank you,
धन्यवाद
Vishruta.
ma'am.
Thank you. So you see in the Subhashitam, did you see the CA? CA came, so we said Chaturthe, So just spot out the CA, and then in Sanskritam, we saw in the Varnamala, it stands for Cha, Chaturthe. So as Vishruta said, this Subhashitam shows that if there are 4 stages in life, as children, as brahmacharis, we have to study, do our homework, prepare well, and alongside learn all these things, Gita, Shastras and stories. And then the second stage of life, we are busy, we may have a family and we're earning and working, traveling, and serving the society in any way as doctors, engineers. And then the third stage, the Tritiya stage, the Subhashitam says, let us serve people, and gain the punyam. Punyam is gained by doing seva, reaching out to others. Then what happens? The last stage, we will have earned peace and happiness, So this is called that investing, how we are investing in life, investing in terms of knowledge, wealth, and punyam. And all those investments will give us rich dividends when we are older. You see some old people, some people are happy, but many are not. So when we do the right thing at the right time, then we will feel that contentment, peace, and happiness in the last stage of life. Excellent. Vishruta, thank you. That was Subhashitam 2. Okay, now we have the Subhashitam of this week. Okay, now let us see who is going to chant after me. Let me pick somebody who has not spoken yet. Okay. How about Hasini? No, Hasini can repeat after me. Yes? Okay. So first, let us learn how to chant the Subhashitam. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Kaka Cheshta.
Kaka Chesta.
Bakodhyanam.
Kakodhyanam.
Bakodhyanam.
Kakodhyanam.
Kaka Cheshta. Bakodhyanam.
Kaka Chesta Bakodhyanam.
Very good. Swana Nidra.
Swana Nidra.
Tathaiva cha.
Tadaiva cha.
Swana Nidra. Tathaiva cha.
Swana Nidra. Tataiva cha.
Alpahari.
Alpahari.
Grihatyagi.
Gruhatyagi.
Alpahari. Grihatyagi.
Alpahari. Gruhatyagi.
Vidyarthi
Vidyarthi
Panchalakshanam.
Panchalakshanam.
Vidyarthi Panchalakshanam.
Vidyarthi Panchalakshanam.
Kakacheshta Bhagodhyanam.
Kakacheshta Bhagodhyanam.
Swananidra Tathaiva cha.
Swananidra
Tathaiva cha.
Taitaiva cha.
Alpahari Grihatyagi.
Alpahari Grihatyagi.
Vidyarthi
Vidyarthi
Panchalakshanam.
Panchalakshanam.
Excellent, Hasini. I'm impressed. You have chanted also very, very nicely.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Now, one more volunteer will pick up and then we'll see the meaning. Okay. Okay, who is going to chant? Who is Arjun? Arjun? Are you there? Okay. Okay, then we will have Vedant. Where is Vedant? Is he there? Yes, Vedant. Can you repeat after me? Kakacheshta Bhagodhyanam.
Kakacheshta Bhagodhyanam.
Swananidra Tathaiva cha.
Swananidra Tathaiva cha.
Alpahari Grihatyagi.
Alpahari Grihatyagi.
Vidyarthi Panchalakshanam.
Vidyarthi Panchalakshanam.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, so this is a simple Subhashitam. You see how it takes examples from nature. Kaka. Kaka is crow. You know, crow, cheshta means the intention or the persistence. So, kaka cheshta. You know, crows are very intelligent beings. Have you noticed how they're very persistent? They will stand there and even if you drive them away, they will come back. They will collect the food and they know how to build a beautiful nest. Yeah. And you might have had that story in school, no? With the pot of water. And then the crow cannot put its beak inside the pot. It's thirsty, right? Thirsty crow. Then what does it do? It puts stones inside and the water level comes up and it drinks. I don't know how far that story is true. Whether the water will really rise if you put stones in it, we have to try it out. But in English, we say, he is crafty as a crow, which means crows are very intelligent. Yeah, and they're very creative. In Japan, you know, I heard a story that the crows actually put some nuts, walnuts on the road. Then the cars will go over the walnuts and break it. Then when the traffic light shows a red signal, they will go and pick up the nuts and eat it. So the crows are very intelligent. So here, the intelligence of the crow is praised. Kaka cheshta. Then Bhagodhyanam. Bakaha is what? Bakaha is a crane, as you can see. Have you noticed a crane? Anybody seen a crane? Yes, you know, when you went for family picnics, you might have seen one, right? So the crane will be standing quietly, and suddenly it will dip and catch a fish. So it is as though it is meditating, concentrating. So Bhagodhyanam. Then Swana. Swana is the dog. What is he doing? The dog is Nidra, sleeping. Yeah. Tathaiva cha. And. Then what else? Alpahari. Alpahari means the one who has little ahara. Yeah, moderate in eating. Yeah. Of course, children should eat well. Yeah. But we should eat a nutritious diet. No, that is what is meant here. Alpahari. Then Grihatyagi. Grihatyagi means one who leaves the comfort of the home. See, we say home, sweet home, right? All of us, we feel the love and comfort in the home. No? When we come back home, mothers have got our food ready. Yeah. But here it is said that when we get too used to the comfort of the home, then we can take it for granted. Yeah, we don't learn anything new. So a Vidyarthi, who is a Vidyarthi? A student. So these are the 5, qualities that a student must possess. What? The persistence of a crow, the concentration of the crane, and to take, like the dog, Swana Nidra. How does a dog sleep? It will sleep very light sleep, and the moment there's a sound, it will get up. So like that, we have to sleep, soundly, of course, but also be very alert. And then Alpahari is enjoy a moderate, food, nutritious food. Then Grihatyagi, the one who, also learns to work hard. Yeah, work hard. Suppose, you get admission in a foreign university, or you have to travel somewhere, yeah, some exchange program, then you miss home, no? But when we do that, we learn a lot in life. No? So these are the Pancha Lakshanam, the 5, qualities of an intelligent student. Kaka Cheshta, Bako Dhyanam, Swana Nidra, Tathaivacha, Alpahari, Grihatyagi, Vidyarthi, Pancha Lakshanam. Okay, all right. So now we come to the last portion, which, as you know, is story time. Yeah? So Lakshmi Garu, my student, she will tell us a beautiful story of a brave boy who's actually a Grihatyagi. Grihatyagi means left home. Yeah, so we're going to listen to a story of a brave boy, how he leaves the comfort, not just a home, of a palace, and then goes in search of something. So let us see what that something is, and we will now switch over to Lakshmi Garu. Oh, sorry. Yeah. You're unmuted? Yes.
Yeah. Yes, Amma. Namaste to all. Harihi Om. So it is story time again. I'm sure all of you will be waiting for the story, no? Okay. There was long ago, there was a king whose name was Uttanapada. He was the son of Swayambhu Manu. Manu is the son of sun god. Okay. He had 2 queens, Suniti and Suruchi. Suniti was the elder one and Suruchi was the second one. And they have 2 sons. Suniti had a son whose name is Dhruva. And Suruchi had a son whose name is Uttama. They were 2 sons. Now, the Uttanapada king, he likes only the second queen, that is Suruchi. So he always, whatever she does, he doesn't object to that. That was the practice. So Suniti, he doesn't like Suniti and Dhruva. It was like that. So one day what happened? Uttama was sitting on the lap of the king. So Dhruva also wanted to go and sit on the other side of the lap. So he tried to climb to his father's lap, but Suruchi scolded him. No, you cannot sit on his lap. You just go away. Like that, she scolded him. King did not speak anything. Actually, king should have told the son, no, children, after all, small children, they all always want to sit on the lap of the father. But the king did not object Suruchi's words. So he was very sad. Dhruva was very sad. He went back to his mother, Suniti. Then Suniti, see, look at the picture. Suruchi is scolding. Don't, you cannot. Only Uttama can sit on the lap. No, you cannot. You go away from here. Like that. She was scolding. Then he went to his mother, Suniti, and Suniti persuaded him. Beta, you don't worry. We have got, we always pray to God. Then God will bless you. With all blessings you will get. You need not worry. It's not that sitting on father's lap is not very important, but you must have bhakti, devotion to Mahavishnu. That's what she is very pious and gentle, See, so she advised him to have faith on Lord. So like that, Suniti pacifies. See, look at the picture. Suniti pacifies Dhruva. But Dhruva, he was adamant. I want to know Why it was like that? Why only Uttama has got a place in his lap and why I cannot get? I want to know. I will ask God. I want to do tapasya and I will ask God why it is like that. So Suniti says, you are so young, you are not that much old. So now you can ask for blessings. He will bless you. But Dhruva was adamant. He was stubborn. I want to go. I want to do tapasya and I want to see Lord Vishnu and I will ask why it is the reason, what is in my fate and all I want to ask. Like that he was telling. Then Suniti agreed to him. Then he leaves the palace comfort. See that the Subhashitam it came, no, Grihatyagi. So he did that Grihatyagam and went to a forest nearby. That forest name was Madhuvanam. On the way, Devarshi Narada is coming. You know who is Narada Rishi, no? He was the Devarshi who changed the life of Ratnakar. He made Ratnakar he advised him Rama Mantra and Ratnakar changed to Valmiki Muni, no? So the same way the Devarshi Narada is coming and he is blessing Dhruva. And he is telling, initially he is told, you are too young, you don't go for tapasya and all. But Dhruva was stubborn, no, I want to do tapasya. So he blesses him and he gives him some mantras and some how to do rituals and all that. He is giving him some advice. And the most important mantra is Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That was the special mantra. You keep chanting this mantra and do tapas, he says. So Dhruva went to the forest, sat in a place and keep on chanting with full concentration. He was very, very faithful that my Lord will come, appear in front of him. Like that, Dhruva was doing tapas. So he did great Ugra tapas actually. First month, he took only phalahara, that is fruit. He ate only fruits, nothing. And second month, he ate only jalahara. He only drank only water. Even fruits he tyag. He did not eat, only jalahara. And third, he ate only that vayu. Only he was doing only breathing, nothing else. Like that, he was slowly, finally, nothing, without anything, he was keep on doing tapas, ugra tapas, very with full concentration. He was keep on chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya and all that. Like that, of almost 6 months, he was doing tapas like this. And finally, all the devas were very much, they all applied to Mahavishnu. See, this boy is very doing ugra tapas. So we please go and help him. So Mahavishnu appeared before him. When Mahavishnu appeared before Dhruva, it was so bright, Surya Koti Samaprabha, you are doing that shloka, no? He was so bright, Mahavishnu was so bright, he could not even open his eyes in front of him. He was stunned to see Mahavishnu. He could not speak anything. He wanted to ask so many things, no, but he didn't speak any single thing. Then Mahavishnu, what did? He has got a shankam, Panchajanyam shankam. You may be knowing that with the shankam, he just touches his right cheek. So he is getting consciousness and he started doing stuti, Mahavishnu's different type of Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, like that. So many stutis, he started chanting stutis in front of Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu was very pleased to hear his stuti. And finally he asked Dhruva, what do you want? Any boon you want, you can ask, he said. And he is so small, he's small, he forgot everything what he wants to ask and all that, everything he forgot. He said, only I want to be devoted towards you. That's all, nothing else I want. See, that small young age itself, he has renunciated everything. See, if all the asuras and all know, if God comes, they will do tapasya, and the God comes, they will ask for, I want long life, nobody should kill me, like that, and all so many boons they will ask. Like Kumbhakarna was asking Nityatvam, for that he got Nidratvam because of his tongue, slip of a tongue, like that, no, funny, so many things asuras will ask, but whereas this small child, He doesn't want anything. He renunciated on that small, young age itself. So he said, I want only devotion towards you. I don't want anything else. Then Mahavishnu was very pleased, very much pleased. He gave him lot of boons, asked him, as a, I want always your memory should be in my mind. That's all he was asking. Then Mahavishnu gave him lot of so many blessings. And my dear child, you can go back to the country. You can rule for many years. And then finally you will get the Dhruva Nakshatra. That is the star, the pole star we say, you can get that, go to that. See, look at that. One top of the sky, there will be a star. It is always bright. That is called pole star. So Dhruva becomes pole. So you can become the pole. That is the highest position. And then celestial body, which should not be touched even by the Mahapralaya. Even if when Mahapralaya comes, even then that pole star will not be touched, cannot be touched. That was that much highest place you can obtain. For now, for the time being, you go back to your country, Mahavishnu says. So with doing lot of namaskarams again and again, doing chantings to this and all, he was very happy to go back to his country. So everybody was very happy to receive Dhruva. Oh, such a small child, in 5 years itself, he had got darshanam of Mahavishnu. How lucky it was. And his father was also very happy. And then when the father became very old and he went to forest, this Dhruva became the king of the country and ruled the country for many, many decades in a fair and just manner. And after so many years, he ruled the country, and finally he went to the star, pole star. He became the pole star. Even now you can see the pole star. So Dhruva attained the nakshatra star status he attained because of his devotion towards Mahavishnu. That was the story. Hope you all would like the story. Nice, no? Dhruva was as a young child, he attained the highest position, because of his determination. Okay? Thank you.
Wonderful story, Lakshmi Garu. We listened to it so many times and we enjoy it. And in the Bhagavatam, I think there is a Dhruva Stuti also,
Yes,
how
Amma.
Dhruva
Yeah.
sings in praise of Vishnu, and
Yeah.
that is also very beautiful. Okay, now we are going to ask you all some questions. Lakshmi Garu is going to ask. I can ask one question. What was the name of the father of Dhruva? You can raise your hands. Starting with U. Okay, we have Hasini. Sorry, yeah.
Uttanapada, ma'am.
Wow, excellent.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, any other questions? Lakshmi Garu, you can ask.
Yes, Amma, I will ask. Dhruva's mother's name. Who is going to reply?
Vedant?
Ma'am, Suniti.
Suniti, correct. Suniti. That's right. And
Ma'am, also this is my sister Lakshmi Pranavi. So she
oh,
wants to sing the Janmadinamidam song.
Okay. Okay, next question.
okay. Another one more question. Dhruva has got one brother, What is his name? That is Surichi's son. Second queen has got a son. What is
Yes,
his name?
Sohita?
Uttama, ma'am.
Uttama.
Uttama. Okay, very good.
Okay. And then on the way, he is meeting somebody while going to forest. He is meeting somebody. Who was that?
Vishruta?
Narada.
Narada Muni, yes.
Okay. You just tell Narada Muni advised him one shloka, no? One small stuti. What was it?
Ma'am, Vishnu Shloka.
What was that? Can you chant?
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva.
Vasudevaya. Correct.
Very
That's right. So you
I priya sake janmadinamidam I priya sake shantanotute sarvadamudam shantanotute sarvadamudam प्रार्थयामे भवततायुषी ईश्वरः सदा त्वां रक्षतु पुण्यकर्मणा कीर्तिमया जीवनन्तवा भवतु साधकम् भवतु साधकम् भवतु साधकम्.
Wow, excellent, Lakshmi. So beautifully you sung it. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, so you see the. Oh. So you see this very beautiful story of Dhruva, you know. So what we have to learn from them is that determination, you know. So if you have a goal, I'm sure you all have goals, no? Short-term goals, long-term goals, 1-year goals, 5-year goals. So if you are also persistent, then Bhagavan will always make us meet the right people, no? Like a Devarishi, Narada Muni, and we get the right help and support, and then we come forward. And another important thing is in the story is the mantra, very powerful mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Virat, can you chant it for us 3 times?
Om Bhagavate.
No. Om Namo Bhagavate.
Sorry. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Excellent, yes. So you do this every day, you know, after your bath. You chant it maybe 9 times, you know, every day. And you see miracles will begin to happen in life, you know. That is the power of our mantras, Gita, Shlokas, Bhashitams and stories, you know. They fill us with sattva and give us a direction, give us willpower, determination and intelligence, no? Anybody wants to ask any question?
Ma'am, I have 2 doubts.
Yes, Vishruta, of course. Yes.
Ma'am, my first doubt is that in the Mahabharata, how did Krishna interrupt the whole situation by telling long shlokas, and what did the rest of the enemies do?
You mean not Mahabharata, Gita, right? In the Gita?
Yes, ma'am. In the Gita, how did Krishna tell the whole 18 chapters? In the middle of the war, the asuras will kill Arjuna then.
Yeah, good question. Now, Kushi, you want to say something? Okay.
Yes, Amma, I know that answer.
Yes.
He paused the time and the whole world and said all 18 chapters and 27 verses.
Very good. Yeah, that is, you know, many answers are possible. Thank you, Kushi. Excellent. See, Bhagavan is omnipotent, means Bhagavan can do anything. Yeah, and at any time. So one answer is everything froze. Time came to a standstill. Yeah, that is one answer. And all the chariots and the horses and elephants and all paused. You know, that can happen. We don't know. Were you there at that time? I was not there. Another answer is, you know, like supposing we do a Bluetooth transference of data. It happens in seconds, right? So from the mind of Krishna to the mind of Arjuna, it can be instant transfer. So because that was a different age, different yuga, you know, some people say that the whole 18 chapters and 700 shlokas, it took just half an hour for Krishna to give it to Arjuna. Some people say 3 hours. Some people say 1 day. Definitely less than a day. Yeah. So we don't know for sure. But this is a few answers possible. That how everybody could have been paused or just standing still. So these are some of the answers. What is your second doubt, Vishruta?
Ma'am, my second doubt is that the pole star, in which direction is the pole star located?
That is we will have Lakshmi Garu answer that.
I am also not very sure about it.
Anybody else knows? Triveni, college student. Okay, this can be your homework. Oh, yes, Sohita, please help us out.
Ma'am, I think it faces towards the north.
Yeah, it's called the North Star. Even I've heard that in the northern direction. But let us all check this answer. Whether and let you know next session. Okay, Vishruta?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, very good questions. Yeah. Okay, I think the time is over. And now let me just share the closing prayers. One moment. Okay. Yeah. Now, before we come to the closing prayers, see our names, some names have beautiful significance. Yeah. So for the next session, I would like you all to write down, come with the meaning of your names. Yeah.
Ma'am, I know the meaning of my name.
Yeah. Okay. But next time we will hear everybody. Okay. Like Vedant, Hasini, Sohita. What is the meaning of your name? Please keep it in mind. And if you don't know, ask your parents, of course. And then here we have, if any of you, want to, any friends or anybody, want to join this course, you can email here, Anand Raji, that stands for Rajeshwari, 6@gmail.com and her WhatsApp number. Okay. Then Punaha Milamaha in Sanskrit means till we meet again. Punaha is again Milamaha. We meet again when? Next Wednesday, same time. Okay, 4 p.m. And the format is pretty much the same. I generally post the audios of whatever Subhashitam shlokas we've covered. So listen to the audios, like Sai has done, and share it with your friends, memorize them. And next week, we will have a recap of everything. Okay? Now we have the closing prayers of this session. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Okay, so thank you everybody for joining today. Wonderful. You all have practiced well, and once again to the newcomers, a warm welcome. Anybody wants to say anything before we sign off? Some of you have raised your hands from before or current, I don't know.